to the Ahn Project. This is the psychiatric goals in our lives, as well as the self-improvement process to reach the high goals and ambitions that we set for ourselves. And all the various segments, including other content, and you can find out all the previous live streams for the past 3.5 years, straight up to January 2021. That being said, let's dive into table of contents. That's the second segment today. Only 14, 7 or 8 or so today. Let's see how much we can. Introduction, the summary. The second one has to do with, of course, the 10. The third segment, which is notes and disclaimers about doing 3 segments. After that, we're going to start moving on. So from 4 the videos, all that kind of audio recording, everything for the past 24 hours. After that, we move on to segment 5, which has to do with covering things that are on. After covers food, dietetics, nutrition, health, commentary and storytelling in that particular segment. After that, of health, finance, and budgeting, and the live stream, which is this divvy up the room as usual, but we're gonna have to run through a lot of material. Try on this chair, region A2, and we're gonna talk about things I can. And once again, a lot of abstract stuff that can goes off. And giggles in the very memes if you want, whatever, it's all up to you, and I'll try to reply and respond and get back to you. Very health and so on. Continue off into the disclaimers. Start into content. First one is, of course, we're going to be real, raw, and genuine. We're going to try to cover things the good, the this is in part, in a sense, I have to be honest about this, and I won't shy away from those topics. This is a high utility stream. You can't tell. It's very purpose driven. I'm trying to get through everything setting, and it's a little bit serious, but it doesn't mean that you can't, like I said, leave some jokes. About live is is that we're going to apply by analogy also to this, and you'll get something similar along those lines. Content, which is what you see, I guess, of everything that I'm trying to get through today, in terms of. So this directory. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the phone that I'm using to record conversations and stuff and so on both devices. Between me and my colleagues, oftentimes recording myself at the workplace. So this It's audio recordings, and now we have this task list over a rich text format, kind of past 5 days or so. Moving on, streams included in that, so that includes this live segment, education, learning. Again, you can check that page out on Instagram. This is not no man is more unhappy than he who never faces statement, but I definitely agree with the first one. Okay, again, you just have to experience. The further you get, and the more you run here from it says Abraham, or just step back into safety. Now, of course, this is presented as a dichotomy. I would say that to this picture by Stoic Reflections. Again, check out the page. Have commented that it really depends on the situation, and I happen to agree. So take it for no. Always keeps reminding information and media assets here have to do with using, because as of late the residency removed the tabletop with the filter for water. It feels tap water. I should probably start doing that, I guess, but I'm used to boiling water. So also digital stuff, right? Let me take to the sixth there is live stream, right, for like 250 things to try to cover it. And you can see there it says $65, so divide by 30 there, basically 68.5 items. And then we have items are depth food, so class 2 items, and divide up into but 11 different. Okay, so let's move on to where do we begin. Okay, let's start here. So here's some okay, you can't really see it that much. I'm going to try to magnify that a little. What it is. There's also some tofu with some like fermented green vegetables. So this is cooking. So it has to do with cooking. And this is not my stuff. This is class 2. I put that on stream because I don't have enough time. But basically that's photographs down there because I have some equipment I brought. I have to find some way to use it, but you can move on to that kind of stuff right now. So I can get rid of previous. Here's a thumbnail actually, I believe. And once you start off here now, you can see again at the very top a bunch of collage. Some, what do we call that, doodles. This is something that was, I believe, takeout, that and kind of 30. Overall, that's class 2 item. It has placed a lot of documenting that as well. So we covered about 3 different dishes of food, and so that's some stuff there that was either scanning some documents as well. So packaging for the down the road, maybe half a year. On to the grocery items here. This is called class 1. You can see here, there's some chips. This I noticed that I didn't actually buy, but I was trying to see if I should, and I didn't. There's all I didn't buy anything here. Okay, shit. It's just mostly recon, but I guess called recon. The very bottom, the cracker is cheese. And you will see there's a whole bunch of inventory. Bought a lot of stuff from Dollarama right hand side. Like I said, $64. That was broken into 4 Shoppers Drug Mart. So 4 about 15 different items. You can see a lot of electronics. Workplace, as I've resigned, I want to give them a headlamp and stuff like that. When I didn't actually buy it at all. Down, and I can't purchase anything that's electronic. Now we have this stuff here on the very bottom. I think I already did that with one has to do with so it's just a little bit of reminder of kind of my way back. And the engineering faculty has changed a lot, and so I just okay, moving. I only have about a minute left. You know what? What you call a pro gamer move. I really want to cover as probably about 5-10 minutes actually after this one ends. I don't want second live stream. So here we have pizza, gourmet pizza, Romano pizza stuff. One sriracha, one's creamy garlic for my guardians and my brother. I only have about 10 again in about 10 minutes, so I'll see you all there. This is Ahn signing out.